Asita Fernando has been introduced. And Shah Afridi, just the 1 over. There is a fielder in the deep. It's amazing. The first inning score, winning score, you'd say, average 196. That's quite a high number here in the LPL. Out of the 15 games played so far, 11 have been won by the team batting first. And the lowest score defended, 165 by Jaffna Kings. The highest score successfully chased, 174. Lose the call again. He's placed it nicely. Wrong end. The throw went the wrong end.
Sam Appa was quite clear that he wanted the second, and Dushan Hemanthu picked up the ball, did not hear the call by the fielders to throw it to the wicket keepers end. Could have had him easily if the throw was at the wicket keepers, and that's sort of a few days for the Kandy Royals. Most things does not go their way, mainly because of the communications error. The first ball from Asita Fernando did swing, but the second delivery pulled the length back. What is it going to be against Nurulhasan Sohan? I feel pitch it up, get the ball swinging.
Oh, he's hit it. He's hit it well. He got the length and he's cracked it for 6. Tentative for the first few balls, but nothing tentative about that.
Now that's a slog sweep against the spinner, sort of a shot by Nurulhasan Sohan. Even before the ball was released, covered the stumps, had only one idea. That to go towards long on and mid-wicket, found the middle of the bat and went all the way. Excellent shot.
Pure TV will preserve a tree for that shot. Asita Fernando given something to think about. How will he react? Lower ball slightly wider. Would he need to bring the spinners in early, Fariz?
Yeah, looking at how these two players have started, I'm pretty sure Angelo Matthews will be thinking. But the problem is, hardly Vanidhu Hasaranga de Silva or Dushan Hemanthu, the bowls in the power play. Don't think Zaid Khan as well does prefer to bowl in the power play. The only option is Moeen Ali. And that is up against two right-handers who are very good playing down the leg side. So this is where the dilemma for Angelo Matthews. Whom to introduce? Probably, in my opinion, if they come to a situation they are forced to, it should be Vanidhu bowling in the power play.
Loud shout, nothing from the umpire. Ravindra Vimalasiri, the umpire. He's pleading for it. Angelo Matthews, well, he'll go with his bowler and take the review. Now, was there a bat in it? It looked pretty straight because Nurulhasan was in an awkward position. But was there a bat?
TV umpire to director. Player ready for LBW. Original decision is not out. Feet already checked. Fair delivery. Give me front on his finish, please. Appears bat in all. Give me, I'll try to confirm, please. Clear spikes when the ball passes the bat. Go back to on field. Ravi, you can stay with your original decision. Not out. Stand by. You're on screen.
They knew it straight away. The moment they saw it on the giant screen, you didn't need ultra edge. It was very obvious that it was off the bat. Deep mid-wicket out. Deep square leg out. That's straight. That is straight. Oh, nothing again from Vimala City, but they will be reluctant to go upstairs this time. Not 2 in 2. They would not want to blow it. But I thought he'd gone across the stumps. Nurul Hassan. No joy for Matthews. End of 3. It's 27 for none. Openers together. Harper on 16, Nurul Hassan 9. He's a lot slower today. It's cracked 1-6. Hence he's just under a runner ball. One into Hasaranga. The number of spinners in the team. You needed to change the pace if you're looking for wickets. There's a long off and a deep mid wicket for Hasaranga. No slip in place though. This will also be a challenge for Hasaranga, not in the best of form. And as you mentioned a while ago, bowling in the power play is generally not his strength. Numbers this season a lot worse in terms of economy. Oh, Angelo Matthews. That's the effort you need.
Yeah, certainly saved 3 runs there, skipper. The last ball of the previous over. Huge appeal by the bowler and the wicket keeper. And I think yet again, Ravindra Vimlasiri. Ooh, 3 reds. I thought he's going to go down the leg side, maybe even shaving the leg stump. And just because the previous delivery, they burnt a review. They did not want to take the risk of going upstairs yet again, back-to-back deliveries. And that should have been gone upstairs.
There you go, Fariz. I told you it looked out. He was well across the stumps. Bowling it slow through the air. He's tossing it up. Hasaranga. Generally, he likes to have the deep fielders in play when he tries to buy wickets.
And all 4 deliveries, conventional leg spinner, not a googly attempted. Will the 5th delivery, Ravindra Hasaranga, will bring out the googly. Got the deep mid wicket in place for the slog sweep.
Three dots. Asagala. Well, they'll be planting trees.
And most importantly, the length as well. Back of the lane, nothing fuller. Nurul Hassan Sohan giving himself room to go extra cover. He's looking for something full.
This could be tight. Oh, they make it easy. Bit more urgency required from the Royals. 4 bowled. 30 for none.
Solid looking start for the Gallants, deciding to bat first. That's a look at the teams. Kandy Royals, really desperate. 3 changes. Vijay Shankar left out, Kusal Pereira left out, and also Garuka Sanket. So, you reckon that's a sign of desperation? I feel it is. 3 changes, must win 2 games to go.
It's fight or flight for them. Slow one. He's one bowler who has picked up wickets for them. And he's been ultra threatening with the new ball. Yeah, when you talk about Gallants, they are unscathed into the 5th over. Run rate is not a problem for them. They can pick it up anytime. They got the resources. As long as they're not losing wickets, that'll keep the opposition under tremendous pressure.
It's a bit untidy wicket behind the wickets, but still not a run. Well, I can tell you that there are lots and lots of prizes to be won by the fans, and this is one of them. A chance to win a return air ticket with Fitzair at every LPL league match. Fitzair is giving away 2 return tickets to Ahmedabad, and all you need to do is look for a Fitzair branding at the stadium. You take a picture, post it on your social media page, then tag both Fitzair and the Lanka Premier League, and you can qualify to win a return ticket to Ahmedabad. So isn't that wonderful? It is brilliant. To do that, you got to be here. Well bowled. Now yesterday, that 100,000 given away by Sri Lanka Cricket for catching a 6 in the crowd was won. So lot on offer. So it's a good incentive for the fans to come.
Yeah, seems like the word is out. More people in attendance, and we are expecting a full house here.
Good bowling. Good bowling. I can tell you that Kandy Royals seem to have done their homework. They're throwing in a lot of slower deliveries, bowling just back of a length. They've kept Harper quiet and Hassan quiet as well. Now that you could see that hardly bounced. Bounced about 3 times as it went through to the keeper.
Yeah, this is intelligent bowling. Tushara knew haven't been able to find boundaries consistently, and he knew Harper is going to go after him. First time he has bowled seam up. Now thinking has prevailed for him in this over so far.
Well, I'm impressed with the Kandy Royals' effort so far in the power play. Vanidhu Hasaranga never bowls in the power play. Getting him on for an over. Tushara now into his second over has bowled 4 dots. And incidentally, the last 10 balls of Harper has just been 8 runs. Now, he's a free scoring player. So they have kind of blocked his scoring areas, plugged them. And they want 2, and they will come for 2. Little bit slow off the blocks, but still a couple of runs.
It's a good over. Only 4, 34 without loss after 5. Last over of the power play, and one is getting that feeling these 2 batters are getting edgy, and they are going to go after a Sita, and that will present an opportunity for him to pick up a wicket here.
Well, Asita Fernando has bowled 1 over for 9 runs. He's bowled 3 dots. And he's in to the final over of the power play. And he also, I'm just wondering whether the surface has been a little bit different, because some of the balls have stayed down. Unusual.
Look, this pitch is bereft of grass. There was a bit of grass covering in the last game, and that was helping the ball to slide onto the bat. But here, there is no grass. The pitch is bone dry, and that's why we saw the ball holding for the spinners and also keeping low when it comes to the faster bowler.
Yeah, that's a look at the surface. He's looking quite dry, I must say. Follows the batter that time. They'll get a single. Well, the point we were trying to make about the ball staying down, maybe we can just show you what we mean here.
Yeah, it's a clear evidence that not a lot of bounce on offer when you talk about this surface. And as a batter, you have to keep your hands low to be able to make the most of it. And last ball was also the evidence. It was pitched way short, and Harper, who's been tonking the ball over mid-wicket consistently in this LPL, was unable to do so.
Beautiful. Well, he's abandoned his ploy of trying to blast the bowling, but instead just waited for it and timed it, ran it down quite deliberately. The first boundary after 16 deliveries.
And that's what you have to do as a batter. If the ball is not coming onto the bat or keeping low, you have to delay your stroke making. He waited on the ball, a bit of pace on offer. He used it and found the gap. Good adjustment by Nurul Hassan.
Well bowled. That's a better delivery. Dug it out, direct hit. Would have certainly, without doubt, spelled trouble for the batter because he was running to the danger end, and how desperate was Kandy. They needed a direct hit.
He sets high standards. Dane Phillips, and he's annoyed with himself. Missed out on the opportunity. He's a brilliant fielder, a gun fielder.
Yes, he is, but just missing on that throw and at that hit. Tell you, it would have been very tight. This is good bowling. This is really good bowling because Asita just seemed to follow Harper. Harper favors the offside a lot, but Asita just back of a length, back into the right-hander.
Yet this method hasn't worked for Harper in this innings so far. Whenever he has backed away from the leg stump, he has gained nothing. So maybe he requires to change his thinking. Why not stand still and use the angles?
Finds the fielder. Now with that single, Harper becomes the leading run scorer in the competition. But this has been one of his kind of patchy innings, 20 of 17. Not his usual self. He doesn't seem to be having that fluency we associate him with. Last ball of the over, it's been a good one, just 7 runs off it. Need to finish well for Kandy Royals. Short third and short fine. The two fielders outside the circle are on the boundary on the leg side. Here, single. 8 of the over. 6 done. It's 42 without loss. Well, that's the confirmation. He's just pipped Laharu Dara. 222 to 423. He's got a better strike rate. Kamil Mishara. Kamil Mendes, his strike rate. 167. They're all over 200 in the 200 club. So the confirmation that the power play is completed. Hasaranga's back after that solitary over in the power play.
Although Royals haven't picked up a wicket here, But one thing they have done very well in their effort, they have kept the batsmen quiet. They only allowed them to score at 7 and over in the power play. That is a win for them. Chasing it hard. The third umpire will check this one.
I feel that Nuan Tushara might have just touched the rope as he was pushing the ball back. The third umpire would want to take a look. Let's see. Look at that right foot. Yep. He's touching the rope. So that's a 4. That's easy.
Yeah, he vacillated for a second whether to dive or chase it. And that indecision eventually cost his team. Slot sweep, clears everything. Chance dropped.
Could have been a crowd catch. Could have been 100,000. The 50 on the board. Well, he was the offender. He should have taken that, young man. That was hit with a lot of power, the slog sweep.
Oh, what have you done, young man? You could have been 100,000 rupees richer.
Another one in the opposite direction. I'm wondering whether it went to the crowd or whether it hit the railing. But back-to-back sixers, Harper is opening up. Hasaranga looking to throw it up, and great response from Harper.
See, when you've been able to keep the batters quiet in the power play, one thing's for sure, bowlers are going to go after the bowler, and that should have been realized by Hasaranga. He made a mistake of flighting the ball and had to pay the price. Couple of sixes already in this over. He needs to bowl with a lower trajectory. Not bad, this one. A good run.
That's a big over. 19 runs off it, 61 without loss. Well, the 7th over of the Gallants innings stands like the Lotus Tower in Sri Lanka, just towering. It's huge. 19 runs of the over. And what a chance for that kid, this young man. You had 100,000 rupees for the taking. He's still talking about it.
Isn't he angry?
He looks that. He looks disappointed. Look at him. Let's take a look. Right there it goes, there it goes. Oh, for a moment he thought he was in business. Yes, the disappointment. Disappointment. Didn't judge it. Didn't judge it well. But I think they've come prepared for one of these. So it is Zahir starting off with his left arm spin from Afghanistan. Lot of variety, lot of mystery about this left arm spinner Zahir Khan.
Let's hope he brings some magic for his side. He's been included in this crucial game, which is a must-win for them. Getting a reaction from the surface. A bit of turn for him.
Well, the representative of Chaskabai said goal. And also, she said, it was a she, the representative, not the usual prediction guru, also spoke of Harper. Sam Harper scoring runs, so both seem to be promising. There you are. That's the man. Sam Harper, 38 of 22. Ah, there you are. Askabai, yes. He was too busy today, so sent his representative.
He's not the highest scorer. Oh, what's happening? What's happening there? Ran outside the line of that hit and conceded an easy boundary. Should have been only one.
Well, let me tell you that Kandy could, oh no, overran it. But Kandy could ill afford this. These mistakes can be very, very critical in the overall complex of the game. One ball to go in the over. So 43 runs of the last 30 balls. Pushing, running, and finally deciding against it. 8 of the over, 8 done, 69 without loss.
Harper started a bit slow. He's been able to convert this 43 of 24. He's anchored this partnership, and it's a decent ball. 69 of 49 deliveries.
Well, what an acquisition Sam Harper's been. One of the top run scorers in this edition of LPL. And the reason why he scores so many runs is because evidently that is his beverage choice. And it certainly is our beverage partner, Pepsi. A relative unknown in the franchise world, really, Sam Harper. Victoria has been elevated to the top of the order in his home state in Australia. Ever since then, just started to find a home there and scored plenty of runs. And when you play like this, I'm sure there'll be a few more franchises around the world that will be saying, you know what, he might be a good acquisition.
He's a good little player, isn't he? And keeps things very simple, very uncomplicated player. Quite orthodox with his stroke play as well. Can be aggressive when he needs to. And excellent at pacing his innings.
His partner, Nurul Hassan, from Bangladesh. Another one who's plays the odd game here and there for Bangladesh. These are Shaheen Shah Afridi's performances. Missed a game. That'll help.
Little top edge, nothing wrong, they all count.
Continuing to flow here, the runs. All Gallants. Be happy with this. Look to bring in the bouncer, get a bit of aggression into it. Just a bit leg side to be able to get a little bit of glove on that. The Sun does well. Pat it away for 4 runs.
Yes, this will be another boundary. It's a dangerous player. He was going at a runner ball. Now all of a sudden, he's got back-to-back boundaries.
In more control compared to the one before. Makes a lot of room for himself to be able to get that, carve it through the offside. Very bottom heavy as well, bottom hand heavy to be able to get it where he has. Back-to-back boundaries.
Forces the field change as deep third comes up inside the circle. Mid-off drops back now to the boundary. Only 4 required inside the 30-yard circle. Doesn't find the gap. But they keep the scoreboard ticking. And they're going at just under 9 to the over. 9 gone, 79 without loss. And that's at this point where we're going to have a little timeout.